Hello parents and students, Mr. Stemple here, and I wanted to take a few minutes and answer a couple questions that I've been getting through email and through a few other ways about the class schedule and some of the assignments that we're going to be doing. So let's start with the class schedule. You probably have seen this slide somewhere in some presentation at McKinley. It really details when you were supposed to be in class, meaning online with your teacher, and when you're supposed to be doing what they're now calling asynchronous learning, which is sort of like homework. So on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, you have the same schedule. You have first period, second period, third period, fourth period. You only have 4 classes this year. So on first period, you are in live instruction from 9:35 to 10:20, and then you are in asynchronous learning between 10:20 and 10:35. And period 2 is similar, 11 to 11:45, etc., etc. You have about 45 minutes of live instruction, and then you're supposed to do about 45 minutes of asynchronous learning afterwards. So let's talk about what those things mean. So live instructions, for me, for my class, I'm not sure what other teachers are doing, but for me, for live instruction, we're going to do 45 minutes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that's when you can ask questions, you can work on projects, you'll learn some new material. I don't want to spend 45 minutes talking to you. I want to spend 45 minutes maybe going over a couple things and then having you ask some questions, work on some projects, do some fun activities, right? It shouldn't just be 45 minutes of me like lecturing to you. That's not going to be any fun for anybody. And then we're going to do asynchronous learning. So asynchronous learning, probably what you used to think of as homework. So completing assignments if we didn't finish during the 45 minutes of class time. There'll be online quizzes. Remember, if you're in my class, you have an online quiz for each class on Friday, and it won't be open until the following Friday. You're going to be able to watch some videos. I'm going to assign some asynchronous learning assignments that are to watch a video and maybe comment on it, maybe respond to it in some way, or read an article and write some questions about it, or write some answers to questions about it, respond in some way to that article, or maybe finish a project that you didn't work on or didn't finish, maybe do some work in your notebook, something like that. 30-45 minutes worth of sort of homework time or asynchronous time that you can complete right after class if you want, or you can do it anytime you want until the next class, right? If you feel like you want to do all your stuff in the evening, that's okay with me. But when I give you the asynchronous assignments, my goal is to give you something that will help our discussion in the following class, right? So I may ask you to read an article, and then in the next class we plan to discuss that article. Or I may have you watch a video, and then at the beginning of the next class I may ask a question, what do you think about that video, or what did you learn from that video, something like that. If you don't have a chance to watch it, you don't have good internet access, or your brother's on the computer, or you just couldn't today, something, don't sweat it. It's not going to be a big deal. I'll give you a chance to catch up. You'll be able to catch up in the discussion. I really want you to try, though. That's not an excuse to not try, right? If you're just sitting around doing something else or not doing your work, that's not a good excuse. I really want you to try to do these asynchronous assignments. So what kind of assignments are we talking about for live instruction? Again, we're going to be doing group projects, reviewing information from the asynchronous work. So when I give you something to do after class, I'm hoping that you have a chance to look at it and work with it so we can have a good discussion the next day in class. And this is also what we're going to get our student engagement grade. So I'll do another video about grades. Student engagement is 20% of your grade this year, and that involves you doing stuff, right? So that means you're showing up to class, that means you're doing the assignments, that means you're turning things in. That's a student engagement grade. You should hopefully enjoy doing stuff for my class, so everybody should get full credit for student engagement. That's what I'm hoping for. We used to call it participation, now it's called student engagement. And for asynchronous learning, again, you're going to be doing some writing, some calculation, some stuff in your engineering notebook, maybe some videos, maybe some articles. But the big goal here is that you're preparing for the next class, right? So that you have a good basis, a good understanding of stuff that we're going to be doing in the next class. And hopefully by doing that, we can all work together and we can learn something while we're in class, we can learn something while we're outside of class, and we can use that to move us forward and really have a really awesome semester where we learn a lot of stuff and do a lot of cool things. That's my goal. Okay. So let's see, what else? What if? So let's talk about these what if things. What if I can't attend class? I can't get online for some reason. I'm not available. My brother's using the computer. Whatever. Something happened. I can't get to class. That's okay. I'm going to record the class sessions. So in Microsoft Teams, I'm going to record the class sessions. You can watch the class session. It's not as good as being there. But if you can't attend for some reason and you want to watch that class session, then you can do that. What if you didn't understand the work? Oh my goodness, I got to the asynchronous assignment and I wasn't paying attention, or I just didn't quite understand what Mr. Stemple said. That's okay. Give me a text, give me a call. We'll figure it out together. If you really just don't have time to do that and it's midnight and you're trying to do the work and it's not working out for you, that's okay. Come to class, we'll work through it in class. I'll help you answer those questions in class. I'll help you get to it. Do not skip class just because you didn't understand the work, right? That's not helping anybody. What if I didn't finish my work before the next class? Oh my gosh, I didn't quite get it done. That's okay too. Bring what you have. Bring what you got done, and then give me a reason why you didn't get it done. I didn't understand it. I didn't have time. I didn't whatever. I will give you time to finish it. It's okay. All of my due dates, I'll give you a due date for every assignment, but you will have passed that due date if you need to complete an assignment, right? I don't want to dock your grade just because you didn't get a chance to complete an assignment. I am going to give you more time to complete an assignment if you need to. But if you don't complete those assignments and you're not ready for the next class, you are not going to get as much out of the class as you would if you had completed the assignments. All right, so that's my goal. I really want to make this a collaborative learning experience for everybody, and for you to really understand that these assignments are not just busy work. I don't do busy work. I want to give you an assignment that's going to help you bring what you're learning into class so we can have a good discussion. Hopefully that's clear. If you have questions, as always, give me a call, give me a text, give me an email, and we'll figure it out.